Meet the Roofman, the only crook who says please. One minute he's in a cell, the next he's a ghost. Hiding where nobody looks, the ceiling of a toy store. What's a fugitive's next move? Dating a church lady. Welcome to the world's wildest game of hide and seek. Rise and shine team, it's robbery o'clock. Let's keep this cheerful while I empty the freezer. I say jump, you say how high, and nobody bleeds. Grab a coat, kid, I'm not a monster, it's chilly. Seriously, bundle up, I'd hate for you to catch a cold. Don't worry, the freezer is just a temporary air bump. You guys good? Great, now I'm off to ruin my life. How does a nice guy become a hamburglar? It starts with skills the army loved, but the world didn't need. Just a broke dad trying to grant a birthday wish. She asked for a shiny new bike, but daddy's wallet is running on fumes. Instead, she gets a box of metal and a good luck. Just like any NXT build stories, he builds disappointment. He sells the dream, but the kid knows it's just screws. An 82nd airborne vet who can't afford wheels. Ouch. He realizes playing by the rules is for suckers. He starts seeing the matrix code in everyday plumbing. He's calculating flow rates, his buddy just sees a hose. He spots profit margins where others see AC units. With that brain, he could run the world or rob it. The honest life failed at the birthday party. Desperation forces you to get creative. So he activates his true superpower, pure observation. Don't blink, any NXT is just getting warmed up. Fast forward to the part that isn't funny at all. He realizes every McDonald's is a clone. Same layout, same safe, same cash pickup time. He cracks the code, rob 45 of them, retire early. They call him the Roofman because doors are boring. Drop in, be polite, put the staff on ice. Terrorizing the town with extreme courtesy. Mask on, cash grabbed, gone before the fries cool down. He buys a massive TV to distract from the guilt. But you can't outrun the law with a cable bill. Make a wish, kid, because the cops are knocking. One last weird gift before the handcuffs click. A garage door opener, weird flex dad. She thinks he's a hero, the jury disagrees. Surprise, we're here for the registration and your life. Whoops, playtime is officially canceled. Time to face a judge who isn't smiling. Thanks for your service, now enjoy this cage. Kidnapping charges for every freezer trip. That hurts. The math is brutal, 45 years in a box. 3 victims, 3 counts, game over. Sheriff, take him away, see you in half a century. Letters are the only thing keeping him sane. But his wife decides to cut the cord. Cutting him off, that's colder than the freezer. He takes the news like a champ, mostly. She's moving on, he's counting cinder blocks. 60 seconds left on the call, 60 years on the sentence. She's busy with homework and some guy named Gary. Gary, yeah, Gary's eating your dinner, Jeff. The line dies and so does his hope. But prisoners only dream of one thing, the exit. Walls are tough but guards are hackable. Prison is just a system and systems have bugs. Be nice, be useful, become invisible. He charms them by fixing their broken toys. Just a helpful handyman planning a jailbreak. Keep watching any NXT, the magic trick starts now. He rides a truck's undercarriage to freedom. Freedom smells like diesel and adrenaline. He pedals that bike like he's fleeing the Tour de France. Calls his buddy Steve, who is absolutely not thrilled. Stop calling, you're on every channel. Jeff wants a beach, Steve wants him to vanish. He needs a hideout, so he picks a toy store. When the lights go out, the store is his kingdom. He promises to be there tomorrow, literally. Breaking news, Roofman has left the building. Escaped during a head count. Math fails again. They think he's running, he's in the bike aisle. They call him a genius, which means we lost him. Warning, he may be violent to cover their embarrassment. Most guys run, Jeff just hits the pause button. He finds the one spot nobody checks. Best hiding spot right above their heads. Quiet as a mouse, living on candy and nostalgia. He knows people have goldfish attention spans. Give it a week, the cops will get bored. He survives on army skills and stolen peanut butter. Imagine a beach, ignore the ceiling tiles. Roadblocks everywhere, but nobody checks aisle 4. Cops think he's in the woods, not the stockroom. Stick with any NXT, this gets crazier. He watches the world from his sniper nest, spying on employees, especially one lady. She hates her hours, he's falling in love from the vent. Kid's ex-husband, drama perfect target. He listens to her vent like a wall creeper. Her boss is a jerk, so Jeff hates him too. Personal problems on personal time, what a charmer. She plays the mom card, boss doesn't care. Jeff hacks the schedule when nobody's looking. Boom, day off granted, magic no Roofman. He's ghost managing the store from the shadows. News cycle shifts to bikini car washes. Even the cops lose interest eventually. Everyone forgets except those who loved him. He dials his family knowing it's reckless. Pretends to be cousin Oliver, bad liar. Steve's cousin isn't fooling the girlfriend. She shuts him down cold. He forgot to mention me, nice try, fugitive. She says Steve is on a 6-month contract. Cousin Oliver is not getting in. He realizes he's truly alone. Calls his own house, desperate for a voice. We moved on, you should too. Brutal. Hangs up, heart smashed, back to the toys. He plays with Elmo to fill the void. Elmo loves him even if his wife doesn't. vent. Back to spying and eating M&Ms. Boss grills Lee about the missing candy. Jeff is literally eating the evidence upstairs. She stands up for herself. Jeff cheers silently. She invites the mean boss to church. Bold. Jeff decides to stop hiding and start playing. Grabs a bag of damaged toys for a donation. Everyone is welcome, even stealing fugitives. Jeff wants to be the good guy for once. Don't change the channel, any NXT takes you to church. He drops the toys, looking suspicious but nice. She spots him but doesn't recognize the vent guy. Service starts, he's sweating in the back. Choir sings about despair. Jeff relates hard. He hits the buffet like a starving man. Big food for a big guy. Grandma's flirting. He hasn't had a hot meal in months. She notices his wrecked shoes. Size 9 women's. Yeah, he stole those too. Time to meet the lady he's been stalking. Meet Lee, the object of his sealing affection. She's busy, but Grandma plays matchmaker. He plays the shy, mysterious stranger. She does it all and Jeff is smitten. Introductions made, fake names given. You have kids. He lies instantly. Claims a daughter back in New York. Says he works for the government. Technically wanted. They dub him the New York spy. Perfect. She invites him to Red Lobster. Cheddar biscuits and romance. He's in. He agrees, risking capture for a date. First, he needs to fix his rotting teeth. Pays a dentist in stolen cash to plug holes. 14 cavities, that's the toy store diet. Age 266. Being a criminal requires skill, brains, and a total lack of goofiness. Welcome to Toys R Us, where the savings are criminal and the employees are hostages. When you call 911 on yourself, you know the heist has gone horribly wrong. Our boy Jeff has a sweet tooth and a serious addiction to sugar. Time to turn on the charm with the ladies. Ooze, look at him working the room like a pro. He loves making new friends, especially clueless ones. He promises he's not mysterious, which is exactly what a mysterious guy says. He didn't come here for an interrogation, just some light flirting. Dropping the government intelligence, lie like it's nothing. A fair question for a fake spy. But there is a tiny problem with his cover story. Distracted by Boots, focus Jeff, you're on a mission. Gathering his courage for the big move. Drumroll please. He has to clarify he's strictly into ladies. Important distinction. She's ready for the pitch, hit her with it. Wow, calling him forward, you haven't seen anything yet. He's free Saturday morning, mostly because he's unemployed and hiding. Freedom Park date secured, smooth operator. She brings up her ex Jeffrey, awkward coincidence. Apparently the old Jeffrey was gross. Good to know. Shut up, things are getting real. She's describing her sensitive daughter, painting a picture. A sign on the door, classic teenage angst. Refuses to drive but wants freedom. The irony is delicious. They just met and he's already planning the takeover. It's been a very long time since she had a man. She just wants things to be totally normal. Wrong guy for that. Pizza with the daughters, that's a bold second date. She likes him hook, line, and sinker. Looking inviting, carefully. Oh boy, here comes the meet the parents moment. Introduce him as friend John, sure. Friend from church is the ultimate cover for an escaped convict. Meeting Lindsay the skeptic. He's done his homework on these kids. Dropping Zelda references to win over the gamer girl. A gift for the moody teenager. Bold strategy. The sarcastic thank you, tough crowd. Just mom's friend from church, nothing suspicious here. And of course, a little something for the lady. Yeah, he's smooth. Showing them how Lego works. Building bridges, literally. Yeah, he's winning them over. Goodbye Halloween, hello domestic bliss. An inflatable Otis, that's oddly specific. My man Otis, he's getting too comfortable. Just say it, Jeff. Talking about the universe like a philosopher. Butterfly effect, one flap changes everything. Good news is she might be his hurricane. He knows eventually someone will recognize his mug. Can he just move, run away again? That's a heavy question. Her life is here, she's not running. Oh my god, any NXT fans know this panic. Charlotte police, the party is over. Police department, they're swarming. The door was ajar, rookie mistake. She knows how to press play, busted. None of them were recording, lucky break. Asking about strange happenings, like a guy living in the ceiling. A naked guy ran at him, just another Tuesday at Toys R Us. They have a good security system now, sure they do. Thanking the Lord for the gift of family while hiding secrets. Just a homeless man needing a shower, denial is strong. She doesn't think it's worth the risk, smart lady. Earlier he made it seem safe, flip-flopping much. Did he say she had to quit? Gaslighting 101. Let's not get too serious. Just a normal day seeing a naked guy. Hilarious. Bless you, naive family. Bathing in a toy store sink, the glamour of criminal life. Maybe he isn't making the best decisions, you think. Calling out the teen for not driving, shots fired. Bringing around this weirdo, ouch. Hey, keep it cool. Any NXT keeps it cool. Wake him up, that's brave. Tell him I'm asleep, the boss is resting. Next Sunday, the appointment is set. Yep, tell the Sarge he's coming. Didn't tell her about the trip, secrets piling up. Good morning, sunshine, tension is high. Nobody talking, the silence is loud. Apologizing for being a jerk. growth. Shouldn't have mentioned sex, definitely not. Embarrassed her last night, understatement. Stay out of this, John, you're on thin ice. Never go anywhere again, teen drama at its peak. He has an idea, a great idea. That's a nice ride, a real classic. Automatic and cheap, perfect for a getaway. Modern cars don't have the same feel. Okay, boomer. Oh, here we go. Okay, panic setting in. Slow down, it's a used car, not a tank. Buying it cash if the lady approves. Baller move. Push it all the way in firmly. Just move forward, that's life advice. Pictures of happy customers, cheese. Pretend dad almost crashed. Humor deflects trauma. She's a better driver than him. Low bar. We got a beater. Any NXT loves a good beater. He did not like that driving, terrifying. But she was good for a first-timer. Supportive stepdad vibes. They really like you, he's in. We don't need things, John, just honesty. She loves the car, he bought their love. Here for Steve, time for business. Welcome home, Sarge, the military connection. You'll still be you, just with a fake name. Oh my god, the transformation begins. 1, 2, 3, smile for the felony. Read this shit, study it, new identity loading. Transfers records, A to Z full service package. How much more, the price of freedom goes up. You think I don't know what you're doing? Busted. Good at being a criminal? Debatable. You just goofy, the truest statement yet. Okay, yeah, he accepts his goofiness. Stay the bleep off the TV. Good advice he won't take. Come on guys, rally the troops. Beefing up security, the store is safe-ish. You are so punctual, a criminal's best trait. Christmas Eve work, the perfect heist night. Show up when your name is on the schedule. You look like a Christmas supervillain, foreshadowing. You are driving, the supervillain has a chauffeur. Can't go to church tonight, he's got plans. Mitch is being a nice guy, suspicious. 10:30 to 4:30, perfect window for robbery. Hey mom, one last normal moment. Come into the manger, the irony is thick. One more time, singing before the storm. Otis back to work, the calm before the chaos. Good morning Toys R Us employees, stick 'em up. You're coming with me faster. Zip tie everybody up, professional courtesy. What did I say? Listening is key in a hostage situation. That wasn't my fault, blaming the victim, classic. It's gonna be okay, the polite robber strikes again. Mitch, get the keys, time to get paid. I'm sorry about this, the Canadian approach to robbery. Put it in the safe, open it up. He needs an ambulance, things just got real. I can't see chaos erupting. Guess I'm just a pushover with a gun. 911, what's your emergency? The robber calls the cops. Shit, realization hits. Shit, panic mode activated. Wait a second, it's all falling apart. Oh man, game over, Roofman. You have exactly one shot to leave the country, or it's game over. Target acquired, the Roofman's luck just officially ran out. Look at this setup, it's absolute criminal perfection. No happy ending here, just a one-way ticket to a concrete box. Steve is looking at Jeff's fake ID like it's the Mona Lisa. New name, new history, same old charming criminal. A one-way ticket out of Charlotte is his only lifeline now. Jeff is hesitating, risking freedom for one last family Christmas. Steve warns him, miss this flight and you're dead meat. Meanwhile, the news is playing a highlight reel of his robberies. Steve realizes Jeff has been sloppy, leaving voice trails everywhere. He admits to visiting a dentist, which is a massive rookie mistake. Fake names don't matter when the cops have your dental x-rays. The rule is brutal, ghost everyone you love immediately. It was a good run, but any NXT fans know the law wins. Lee calls, totally oblivious that her boyfriend is a fugitive. She invites him to dinner, unwittingly setting the perfect trap. He sits there breathing into the phone, torn between love and survival. He caves in, promising to show up for one last supper. But the police crash the party before the turkey is even carved. Target acquired, the legendary Roofman is officially in custody. The judge isn't amused, slapping him with 300 more months. That gives him plenty of time to stare at the ceiling. He realizes he didn't just risk jail, he risked people. He imagines a timeline where he just stayed with Lee forever. Just a normal life, getting bossed around by teenagers. But you can't calculate feelings, and that's what catches you. Subscribe to any NXT because reality hits harder than fiction. He accepts his fate. This is exactly where he belongs. He finds peace in knowing he can't hurt anyone from here. Prison is his home now, no more rooftop escapades. Steve drops by to admire the romantic tragedy of it all. Then, a ghost from his past life walks into the visitation room. He ignores the prison bars to ask about teenage haircuts. He tries to apologize for turning her life into a crime thriller. But Lee shuts him down, she isn't looking for pity. He didn't hurt anyone, he just finally stopped lying. She doesn't see a tragedy, she sees the adventure of a lifetime. Despite the felonies, any NXT viewers know they had fun. She hints she might come back, keeping a little hope alive. He jokes about sneaking in because old habits die hard. The news cycle spins back to his rooftop gymnastics. He was cutting holes in McDonald's roofs like a hungry ninja. He was the politest kidnapper ever, making sure victims stayed warm. McDonald stays silent, probably embarrassed by the ventilation issues. He swiped 9 grand, which buys a hell of a lot of burgers. He got caught because a fast food worker had eagle eyes. He literally apologized to the staff while robbing them blind. Victims described him as a charming gentleman who happened to have a gun. But beneath the charm, he was a compulsive, talented liar. Those charity toys, yeah, definitely stolen property. He even torched a dentist's office to hide his teeth records. The pastor is shocked his star member was a fugitive, but the church decides to stand by